What is up, guys? So I haven't uploaded in a couple days. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. Work and school has been a pain in the ass, but here we are against a battle against Envy. I have a lot of battles with this dude. And right here, he has a rain team, I believe, that I've been seeing a lot recently. Of course, rain teams are like 50% of the time in the meta. You'll be seeing them, definitely. Rain teams are amazing. But I'm using a Trick Room team, which is isn't very common. I mean, it was common in pre-bank meta of of Pokemon Sun and Moon pre-bank meta. Trick Room teams were pretty common, sort of. As of now, they actually are common. But I'm not using Mega Mawile or nothing like that, or even Lowland Marowak, or even Crawdon. Those Pokemon are very amazing on Trick Room teams, but I'm not using none of them. No, I'm using Ring as my main attacker on this Trick Room team. And this Pokemon is very amazing. I got this from the Smogon forums. This Pokemon just kicks ass, bruh. It's probably the strongest Facade user, I believe. Like the strongest Facade user, I believe. I definitely believe Ring is the strongest Facade user. Because he hits amazingly hard. I wasn't able to showcase him off too much in this battle, but in my other battles, I will showcase him a lot more. I do have some battles where I completely destroy my opponents with this Pokemon specifically. And Ring gets a pretty good move pool as well. He gets Crunch to hit Ghost types. He gets Facade, obviously, Guts, Close Combat. This one is really cool, and his attack stat is huge. So I do like this Pokemon. It's very unique, even though it's in RU or NU, I believe. I believe NU. It should be in NU, even though its move pool is pretty cool. But a lot of these Pokemon I have not used at all either. I've never used a Ring in my life. I got the idea from someone, and I wanted to use it myself. And then, while I'm using a Cresselia and a Cofagrigus, these Pokemon I have not used in probably ever as of competitive battling. Like, I used them for fun, but no, never in a competitive battle before. It was my first time. It's, same goes for Ring, obviously. So all three of these Pokemon I've never used. Magearna I've used a lot. This Pokemon is just so amazing. And Landorus and Laios are just standard sometimes. And this guy has the Hawlucha Tapu Koko counterparts. I mean, like, counterparts are like duo. Yeah, they're like a duo, because those Pokemon are just they're amazing together. I mean, Hawlucha can run in basically almost any terrain and just kick ass. I mean, except mystery and grassy terrain. Electric terrain, psychic terrain, that Pokemon just sets up and just destroys. I have to use that Pokemon. I definitely have to use Hawlucha again, definitely, in a hyper offense team if I can make one. But enough of my talking. I'm very excited for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, people. I will be uploading that video so soon. And not only that, it also took me a while to get the quality back of my recordings. But as you can see right now, I believe this is streaming at HD right now, 720, no, 1080p, my 3DS in this recording stuff. It should be recording at 1080. I made sure of it. So that took me a complete day to fix, but now it's working. And let's get into the battle. So I lead off with Magearna as he leads off with Pelipper. I knew he was going to lead off with this thing, and knowing full well he was not going to risk Speed Tide, I'm actually going to switch directly into my Magearna instead of Trick Room, because Magearna can run a lot of speed investments. It Speed Tides with Pelipper, so I knew he wouldn't try to risk it. So what I'm going to do is just set my Trick Room, as I know for a fact he's going to switch to his Swampert. In predicting a waterfall, I'm going to switch it to my Cofagrigus. I could have switched it into my Cresselia, but I don't want my Cresselia taking too much damage, because I kind of need it for like Pokemon like his Hawlucha, because that thing can just murder me if I'm not careful. So what I am going to do is switch to my Cofagrigus and take the waterfall. Actually, a lot better than I imagined. I was suspecting to take half from it and then scare him out with a Will-O-Wisp or a Pain Split. If he took me down to half, I was going to use Pain Split, but I can't believe it. He didn't even do half to me. Cofagrigus is extremely bulky. But what I'm going to do is go for Will-O-Wisp, because I am at a decent enough HP not to go for Pain Split, but I am going to go for Will-O-Wisp and miss. It takes away the convenience, but it's completely fine just missing like this, because I can still burn him. and then what I can do is just paint split after. So it doesn't really bother me too much. It's just annoying, but it's fine. And that's just part of the game. I signed up for this when I first started playing it. I knew hacks was gonna happen, and this is no different from most of the battles I have. I lose battles specifically because of hacks, multiple times, especially in this game for some reason. But he is gonna continuously hit me with knockoffs and power whips, even though he's burnt. And I don't understand what his goal plan is with this Ferrothorn. As he revealed knockoff, I already know his full moveset. It's knockoff, spikes, stealth rocks, and power whip. Or if he doesn't have stealth rocks, he's going to have explosion, I believe, or something of those. I have no idea. But he's going to switch and do his Tapu Koko after hitting me multiple times with my Cofagrius, and switch into his Tapu Koko. I don't know why. I guess he knows because of for a fact that I am a. It was better to switch into his Kingdra, because I don't have any real switch-ins into that. But he is going to switch into his Tapu Koko as I switch into my Landers against it, because I know for a fact he's going to go for an Electric-type move. Because he isn't thinking very much, because it would have been smarter to switch into his Kingdra. So I know for a fact he's going to go for the Electric-type move. It's extremely ballsy to switch into my Landers, because if he went for HP Ice, he would have just killed me right there and then spammed Thunders against me. That would have sucked. But what I am going to do now is U-turn, making plays, and go for and switch into my Magearna. And because the Electric Train is up, I am going to go for Volt Switch, even though I know that he has that Swampert. But he made that play once, and I know he won't do it again, because if I go for Florican, that's going to nuke that thing completely. So I know he's not going to switch into it. What he's going to do is switch into his Ferrothorn, which is actually the smart play, because there's no risk into this. I could have went for, I don't know if I have Aura Spear or not on my Magearna. No, I actually don't. I have Flash Cannon, Floor Cannon, Volt Switch, and Trick Room. So I don't have Aura Spear, but or Focus Blast. I don't like Focus Blast on Magearna at all. It's much better just to run Aura Spear high. Focus Blast, I mean, you can run Focus Blast if you're running an all-out pummeling set, but no, just if you're not running an all-out pummeling set, just don't use it. Most of the time you're using Bolt Beam on your Magearnas if it's offensive. So, and Bolt Beam set typically runs a Electrium Z. So you're not going to really run all-out pummeling most of the time, but anyways, I am going to send my Stealth Rocks in U-turn. I don't need my Liner specifically for anything on this team other than his Tapu Koko, and just to stop it from spamming Thunders. But sending my Stealth Rocks and just U-turning is the best way I can do. It's the best thing I can do against this Ferrothorn. And then switch it to my Cofagrius to set my Trick Room up again. I don't know if it's up or not on this turn, but actually no, it isn't. No, it isn't. So yeah, I am going to go for my Trick Room. I think there's people outside. Oh god. I hear people talking outside. I gotta talk quietly now. There's the other reason why I don't record much. It's because there's people outside and I have to talk very quietly. But anyways, this is a very... You guys may think, what am I doing switching to my Magearna like this? But the thing is, I'm trying to get a Soul Heart boost from this, because this guy wasn't thinking when he did this. Because obviously, if any Pokemon faints on the field, I get a Soul Heart boost. And so I set my Trick Room with my Cofagrius, switched out into my Magearna, then killed him. And then he killed himself with the burn damage. That was my complete goal. And now that he's switched into a Swampert, I actually have a chance of killing this thing with a Floor Cannon. So if he stays in like here and I get a good roll, he's dead. But as you can see, I am going to get a good roll, and he's going to die. I need Stealth Rock damage to actually ensure that I kill this thing. Otherwise, he would have lived with a sliver. So luckily I got my Stealth Rocks. Luckily I tricked him into staying with this Ferrothorn and letting it die, giving me a Soul Heart boost. And right here, I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't understand what he's doing with this Tapu Koko most of the time, because he's switching into it now against my Magearna. I'm at neutral. A Florican will kill this thing after Stealth Rock damage, because Magearna is extremely strong. I'm gonna kill this thing and nuke it. Completely done. I don't know why he did this. It would have been smarter just to like, he has no switch-ins actually, but it would have been just easier to switch into a Swampert, his Pelipper, and then just and then just stay in with it and just allow it to die, because I think he'll have enough rain turns just to take me on, or the rest of my team. All he needs really is just that Kindred. Had he been more aggressive with it, he would have just swept me. But actually not swept me, but he would definitely gave me a much more harder time in this battle. But he's just giving me the advantage right here, because I am just going to kill about what, 4 Pokemon, I believe? No, well actually yes, 4 Pokemon with my Magearna. And then what I'm going to do is switch into my Laios, trying to get his Kingdra out, because I know he can't switch into his Laios. I mean into his Hawlucha, so I'm going to bank on him switching to his Kingdra and force him to use Ice Beam or Dracomir. And he actually sees what I'm trying to do right here, because that's why he goes for Ice Beam. He obviously would have gone for Dracomir to kill me, but instead what he did is he went for Ice Beam. Yes, he specs, and I know for a fact he specs, because most Kingdras are. So I was trying to get him to use Dracomir, so that way I can switch back into my Magearna instead of Trick Room and just sweep the rest of his team. But what he's actually going to do is go for Ice Beam, because he sees I'm trying to do this, and Ice Beam can actually do damage to me, unlike Dracomir. So he's actually going to go for Ice Beam, hope that he can kill me or somehow freeze me, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. I am just going to send my Trick Room, and he knows this battle is over. It's completely done. Even if I miss a Florkin, I just switch to my Ursaring, and my Ursaring just kills everything with a Facade. So there's no hope in winning. I guess he did have a chance. Actually, no, hell no. I had Cresselia in the back at full HP for that Hawlucha. And then, as I said, and because I got that Trick Room with my Magearna, there was just no hope in hell. There really was no way he was going to win this. His best move was to go for, actually, I don't know. He obviously couldn't go for Dracomir with his, I mean, not Dracomir, Hydro Pump against my Laios. He obviously knew he couldn't go for Hydro Pump on my Laios, because obviously he can't kill me. So I knew for a fact he was going to go for Ice Beam or Dracomir on my Laios, obviously. But it was just really cool how I was able to maneuver myself so easily against him, because I just got I don't know, it's just I had a plan to deal with this guy. I'm just happy that I had everything thought out, because most battles I'm going to be showing you guys, it's just going to be the complete opposite. Because I do have some losses here, and I just want to show you guys a couple of wins. But I do have some, I was thinking about doing some viewer battles, or probably some battles against YouTubers. And I was thinking about uploading videos like that, but right now I'm not so famous, so collabing with other people isn't very easy. But I do want to have some special guests in some special videos to show you guys. And not only that, I have a giveaway for a 3DS for you guys. This is the old 3DS I had before this one. I have it around here. Where is it? Okay, it's right on my desk. But I do have it right there. I will be giving that away if you guys want to, because you know, Ultra Sun and Moon's coming out. I know people are very excited about that, especially me. I'm very, very excited, because Pokemon Sun and Moon was so amazing to me. And now that they're going to be making a continuation of it, that just blows my mind. So Sun and Moon was already so amazing to me, and now that this game is going to be even better, I can't even imagine. So I will be doing a giveaway for that 3DS on my Twitter page, so just look at that for information. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, see ya.